This week's episode of Diggnation is brought to you by GoDaddy, Gamefly, Netflix,
and Whore America Airlines. Not quite as clean as Virgin America.
Free hors d'oeuvres in first class.
Welcome to Diggnation.
Also potentially hazardous to your health.
All right, moving on. Why do you have flies in your freaking house? I noticed this earlier.
It's Southern California and I have fruit.
You put zombie and you put eerie in the title, and I don't want to do it. Diggnation.com.
Hey everybody, welcome to Diggnation, episode number 210. I'm Alex Albrecht.
And my name is Kevin Rose. Diggnation covers some of the hottest user-submitted weekly stories on the social news and videos and images website, dig.com. That's dig.com. No other URL, just that one.
That is right. We're here in San Francisco having a little tea. I'm very excited.
We are. We've been...
what am I drinking on? Sipping on gin and tea.
You're drinking a little Buddhist tea.
Okay.
That's what it's called. It's a nice light green from China. Speaking of China...
Aren't you going to China like tomorrow?
I am going on July 4th when you're setting off fireworks and firecrackers.
When we're fighting for our independence, you're flying to China.
Be careful.
Don't shoot the plane.
Hippie Glenn, myself, and Tim Ferriss are going to be on a Air China flight to the Yunnan province of China. We're going in the middle of nowhere, doing a 2-week tea tour through the mountains of China.
It's going to be awesome.
It is going to be awesome.
It'll be really awesome for you guys. Me? I don't know. I think I could get a little bored.
Dude,
but that's just me.
Well, the way
you guys,
but the way I look at
it,
and I don't know if you've ever gotten this way.
Okay.
But this has happened to me recently.
Okay. I think there's a pill for that.
There probably is a pill for it. It's been 4 years of nonstop startup life, and it's been freaking, and I'm sure you've gotten the same kind of feeling. It's like you're on the computer every single day.
Yep.
Like 8-10 hours a day, and it's not even about counting the hours. It's just the fact that you're on it all the time. You go home, you're on the computer. Before you go to bed, you're on the computer. And it's not necessarily doing work, but you're always on the computer.
Yeah, I agree.
I am ready for a nice 2-week retreat. I'm going to go to some farms. We're going to pick some tea. We're going to shoot some video footage of these amazing, beautiful, rolling, rocky hills or whatever they might be. There's going to be daughters of the tea people that Dan... I'm not going to say what Glenn has planned for them, but no, it'll be fun, right?
It's going to be crazy. It's going to be totally different.
It will be totally different.
It'll be disconnected.
I like
for
the
a couple
experience,
weeks.
and I like the disconnecting for a couple weeks. That's definitely something I'm looking forward to. The post-wedding honeymoon of just like totally disconnecting.
When are you getting married?
I mean, theoretically October, but that's just sort of a day, like a month that we pulled out of our ass last October when we got to sit down. We just haven't had that.
It's practically July.
Yeah, we just haven't had that sit down.
People plan like years in advance for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but those people are planning weddings that we're not gonna have. I don't foresee us having like crazy ass big wedding with like phases and stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's not gonna be the Jedi Village of weddings.
Do it on a boat.
We could do it on a boat.
Some people like that. Some people are different. They like just a little escape, like little kind of almost eloping-esque type wedding.
Yeah, I want something sort of in between where we have family there, but we're also away. You know what I mean? Like
a destination wedding, I believe is what they call it.
Yeah, but with just family, and then when we come back to LA, we'll do like a big, reception for everybody that we know. And
can we step on glass?
If you want, you could do that today.
That's what they do at Jewish weddings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not Jewish.
Nope.
But it sounds. I've always wanted to do that.
I'll
Am I allowed to
let
step
you
on
do
glass?
Of course.
With shoes or without?
Who gets to step on glass?
Stomp on it.
Usually it's the groom.
It's the groom, right?
Yeah, the best man brings it out, wraps it in like linen, and you stomp it, and everyone yells Mazel Tov.
Yeah, it's always
Let's
looks
just
fun
do
to me.
that now.
I went to one of those, and it was like, that looks like a good time.
We just do it now, whatever.
And then
Let's
they
do it on
hoist you up in the
Diggnation.
chair. Can we hoist you in a chair and be like, hey, Alex,
I would like that almost any day. That sounds like a great way to wake up.
I think the guys go with the chair.
The guys go up with the chair. I've seen
Yeah,
the guys
totally, dude.
And then the girls and the guys hold like a rope together, and then they spin them around in the chairs.
Jewish weddings are badass.
Dude,
There's
lot of
knife
other weddings
fights.
are badass. Dude, Middle Eastern weddings, people show up in like white horses and shit.
That is pimp as hell.
Yeah, I went to this
Dude,
one wedding,
I
and
want
this
a
guy,
little
it was
bit
like a
of
Persian
all
wedding
of
or
that in
whatever,
my
and this guy
wedding.
fucking rode up in a white horse, was like, what up?
Dude.
I'm getting married. Come here. And I was like, holy shit.
Listen, I'm having all of that in my wedding. Absolutely. There will be white
Rocket
horses.
ships.
There will be doves. There will be hoisting of chairs. There will be breaking of random bottles.
Kevin's wedding in 2011.
2011?
Yep.
What year is it? It's 2009?
Yep. It's almost it's halfway through 09.
See if I meet a girl in the next month.
You're getting summer of 11.
She's really
2011, you're
cute.
getting
Hi,
married,
Kevin. How you doing? Okay, let's date.
Wait, should I be the girl? What's going on? Are we role playing now?
No, never. Hi, Kevin. Do you want to go to the studio? I like computers too. Science. That's awesome.
Summer 2011.
Coming soon. Summer 2011.
Prager, you're gonna get married before I am.
Bro, nobody's getting married except me, maybe Glenn. When Glenn finds his little
Glenn-
Chinese bride when he's in the fields of
It's
China.
been 5 years for Glenn.
Yeah. It's not,
Ah,
You know what that
no?
means? You know what that means, Glenn? Right now, you are sitting on the porcelain pot. And you have two choices, my friend.
Yep.
You have
Excrement
to either
or get away.
shit or get off the pot. So,
I love that Glenn's like, why is this show about me and my pot sitting?
he's like, why is it always about pot with me? All right, so Glenn, good luck with that.
love
Maybe
it.
you figure
All right,
out
let's
how
get into
to-
this. Let's get into the show, shall we? All right, first story. J.K. Rowling sued for $500 million for copying Willy the Wizard. 1,228 people dug the story, submitted by Pyrie. J.K. Rowling and her publisher are being sued for $500 million for allegedly copying Harry Potter from an earlier children's book, also by an English writer. So here's the thing. So in 1987, this guy wrote this book called Willy the Wizard. Actually, more to the point, The Adventures of Willy the Wizard. Okay? And he died in 1997. Never got to see the big rise of the Harry Potter books and the big rise of the Harry Potter and all this stuff. Okay? His estate, which is basically his grandson, has now decided that one of the books, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, is a lot like one of the books in the Adventures of Willy the Wizard.
Okay.
Now here is the loose thread of why he thinks that he needs to get $500 million. You ready for this?
Just a mailman prayer. Go ahead.
Both books
Have
have
a wizard.
a wizard competing in a competition, a magical competition.
Well, that is. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's very close.
So I guess also there's something about boys trying to rescue human hostages held by half-human creatures from a bathroom.
That's
that
a little
means.
bit. Well, first of all,
But that didn't really happen in the Goblet of Fire. So
did
I
this
don't-
book ever get published? Like,
Yeah, 1991.
yeah, but was it a big hit or?
No, just
Did-
came out in 1991. Did all right. I mean, pretty clearly. Oh no! It came out in 87.
Did Rawlings read the book? Did he admit, like, I've read it?
She.
Whoa,
No.
I didn't know it was a she.
Yeah, that's J.K. Rowling right there. She
Dude, I
wrote
never
Harry
read
Potter.
the Harry Potter
The
books.
author of the Harry Potter books was a woman.
Yeah,
Kinda
that's
cute
her right
too,
there.
in a weird way.
Dude,
Billionaire.
she's the wealthiest woman in the UK, I think.
More than the Queen.
Yeah.
Or made more than the Queen on like successive years.
Yeah.
Just on Harry Potter?
Yep.
Dude, I could write that shit.
Are you kidding me? Wait, whoa. Back that train up.
Done.
Just on Harry Potter? That's like saying, oh, you just created Google? You don't have that much money, right?
Is Harry Potter that big a deal?
It's bigger than Tolkien's stuff.
No, it's not bigger than Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, it's made a shit ton more
Money-wise,
money.
It's right on par with.
First off, there have been 7 books.
I need to write a fucking book.
Seven
right now.
books, all of them bestsellers.
I can write a wizard book.
Okay, get ready. Well, don't plagiarize. Watch yourself. You might get sued.
I haven't read any of
And
these, so
so
it's
far,
perfect.
there's been 5 hugely successful movies.
Well, yes, but you have to have a successful book first. I can write this shit. Dude,
Dude, I'm so excited to hear Little Kevy Rose's
no.
wizarding
It's not
world.
Little Kevy.
Like the Prince
It's gonna be
goes
some
so
crazy
high.
shit. It's gonna be like the Dragon's Lair.
I think that's already.
Slayer.
That was a good movie.
I'm just saying, I could write something.
Well, you're doing a horrible job. I'm gonna write one. My Little Pony made it up right there. I own it. I said it on the show, so I own it. So, I mean, I hate to say this, but I have a feeling this was one of those, you know, you want to see what you see in a situation like this. I have a feeling the grandson of this guy was like, oh man, we should have had that kind of success, but didn't. Now I'm going to sue the person that got that kind of success, claiming my book was about wizards. I mean, it's pretty tough. There's so many kids' book about wizards. You can't say I was the first person to make a children's book called about wizard boy who became wizard.
Right.
That's like Sword in the Stone. You know what I mean? It's like Aesop fables had guys becoming wizards.
The sad thing is that there's basically some kind of shady ways to make money in this life, and one of them is looking at something that's highly successful and say, you know what, I'm going to sue them for $100 million, and they'll probably settle out of court for
the deal.
$2 million.
Yep, that's
and
the
I'll be
thing.
able to sit back and chill and be on a beach with my $2 million.
Yep.
So
I agree. So, JK, hey, hang in there, man. And if you want to call me up and we'll get tea or something, big fan
how
of
are
Harry
you
Potter.
the tea guy that's going to get to pull that off?
She's British.
So I'll make her some tea.
Bro, you didn't even know she was a girl.
So now I do.
Dude.
And she's
She's going to be like, oh, Kevin, I love you so much. Wait, you thought I was a guy?
And I'll be like, Mom, bad,
You'd be
baby.
like, whatever. Check these nuts. I got tea.
That's horrible. Oh,
No, it's a nutty tea. It wasn't your balls. It was a
a
sack of...
hazelnut type tea.
Thank you.
Yes.
Let's check these hazelnuts. Tea.
All right. Speaking of really attractive women,
Would you tap that, Kevin?
we're not talking about tapping. She's too old to date.
There you go.
All right. Next, for me, I'm just saying,
No,
in my
hey.
age range, I have a certain range.
Yeah.
All right.
But she's better than Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart is just attractive. Let's not lie. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
No.
you just...
I'm totally kidding.
You totally just called Martha Stewart ugly on our show.
And I said attractive.
Right, and then you went, no, I'm just kidding.
No, I mean, she's another one where it's like, it's almost mom territory.
Let's talk about this.
It's almost this girl's not mom territory.
Megan Fox.
Next story of the day. This is the most depressing thing I've ever seen. Picture 6,021 people dug the story, submitted by, I don't have the name in front of me. Let's just say
All good.
somebody really good.
Me.
This is a picture of Megan Fox,
Who is gorgeous. Look at those
who I was
tatas.
unaware of until the story. I had seen her in Transformers,
Yeah.
but I didn't realize how freaking amazing
Stone Cold
she
Foxy
is.
she was. Yeah.
Submitted by Average Digger. And I didn't know she had a tattoo on her forearm. There's something, we've talked
Yeah,
about this
dude.
before.
Yeah,
There's
dude.
something about a girl that gets tattoos on their arms where it's like visible, where you're just like, you are awesome. No. First of all, those are your words, my friend. I wasn't even thinking that.
No, I was just reading
think,
your
like,
brain.
I just like how there's just something so rebel like that. There's just something like a little gritty
Yeah.
about girls with tats. I don't know. It's just something that.
Well, she's definitely smoking hot. I mean, she's damn straight smoking hot. And there have been a lot of interviews with her. She is a dirty girl.
Really?
Woo! Some of the interviews, like, I guess she was, like, really big into girls in college, which just made every guy in the world fantasy hard-ons instantly. Like, wait, what? You were dating chicks in college and guys? Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. In this picture, she looks like a little bit of a mean woman.
She might be, but that's good.
Yes.
Yeah, Kevin.
Absolutely. I know.
She's like, no, I don't even know you, pout.
I know. The second they pout and get all pissed off, it's like, I can't take it.
Oh, Kevin. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, look at that,
Hopefully-
Glenn. Glenn hasn't seen the picture. Do you approve?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about the little kid in the background.
Well, that's the real heartbreakers. This guy is like, his hands are bleeding from the thorns of the rose. Like, take myself
And she's like, gets up.
She's like, bro, how did sweat ball come through? I feel so bad. That kid is just
That
like,
poor
I love
kid.
you.
He see, the sick thing about this is that dude definitely. It would be difficult to be like that girl in that situation.
Yeah, because she's like, what do I want to do? I want to say thank you for being a
You
fan
take
of mine.
the rose,
but
though. You take the rose and you say, you give him a kiss on the cheek. You know what that
I
would
don't
do?
think she, probably give her
Well,
some
she
sort of.
probably didn't even see him.
Right, that's the thing. This is not. It's not like she's dissing him.
Right.
He's just can't get in there. You know what I mean?
Right,
So it's not
right.
like it makes her look bad. It just makes it's like poor kid. He was right there, And then she went into wherever she was going.
It looks like he brought his whole family. Look, there's another one over the dude's left shoulder.
Dude, they're all over the place. I wonder where this is from.
I don't know.
Dude,
Anyway.
but Megan Fox is smoking
Yeah,
times.
she's now entered my top 5 list.
Oh, she was in a movie where she plays like an old-timey whore. No, I'm serious. Megan Fox
old-timey
whore.
prostitute.
Well, I'm not gonna write
Use the-
whore.
Bing!
Bing! British GQ. She feels like a prostitute. No, here we go. Actors are... Well, come on. Acting prostitution. No.
Prostitutes in your area. Bing's pretty good.
Dude, you nailed me. There it is right there. Boom, that's the picture I was looking for.
What is this all about?
Boom, this is from a new movie. She's playing a whore.
So let's see what it looks like.
Her waist is too skinny.
So let's see that.
I think that might be Photoshopped, though.
turn that around
No, I
for-
think that one's broken, because that's, like, disproportionate waist.
No, I don't think that's Photoshop, dude. I
Hold
think
on,
that's
I'm
one of those
trying to-
corsets where they suck the life out of you.
I know, but I don't want that.
You have the same picture over. and
I know,
over
but
again.
if it's a different...
Bing.
Oh, God, that's disgusting. I don't even want to show that on TV.
You're defending her.
No, not anymore. I'm out. Well, let's see this one.
At least show this one so people know what we're talking about. Yeah, turn it.
Old West Woman of the Night. This one looks way better than the other one. The other one, she really looked like there was something wrong with her waist.
Yeah.
Yeah. But dude, look at that. Come on.
Yes, she's definitely very attractive.
Yes. Anyway.
All right.
All right, next story. Teen diagnoses her own disease in science class. 1,507 people dug the story submitted by Chronic Colonic.
I love how the last few diggers that we've had, like over the last few shows, have been like oddly related to the stories they've been submitting.
Interesting.
Do you know what I'm
All
talking about? We had a couple of those.
Yeah. So for 8 years, Jessica Terry suffered from stomach pain so horrible it brought her to her knees. The pain, along with diarrhea, vomiting, and fever, made her so sick she lost weight and often had to miss school. She went through all of these tests. Nobody could figure out, no doctors could figure out what it was. Well, she is very smart, and she ends up in AP high school science class. And one of the things that they were talking about were looking at cells under a microscope. So what she did was she took cells that were given to her of her own intestinal tissue, just because she kept all the samples, from all the different doctors' visits and all that stuff. I'm sure after 8 years, they're like, hey, do you want to keep this X-ray? You know what I mean? And they're like, hey, you want to keep part of your colon? Yeah, I guess so.
Right.
So she was looking at under the microscope, and she ended up noticing an inflamed spot of tissue called a granuloma. And she knew what that meant because of the AP Science, that meant that she could possibly have Crohn's disease. So she went in and said, I think I have Crohn's disease. I saw this granuloma in my thing, and they did a test, and they went, oh, that's funny. All these doctors couldn't diagnose you with all their science, and yet in your AP Science class, you diagnosed your own Crohn's disease.
Wow, that's awesome.
How crazy is that? She said, it's weird to have solved my own medical problem. There were just no answers anywhere. I was just sick.
Well, it's just because there's treatments and stuff for that, I know somebody
there's
that
not.
has that, actually.
Yeah, it's horrible disease. I mean,
It's really hard, but there's stuff that you can do.
There's
to
a
help
lot
treat
of,
it.
I mean, yeah, but without treating it, it's just like this painfully debilitating disease.
Right, totally.
And nobody knew. So how cool is that, right?
That's awesome. Go high school science.
She better have gotten like extra credit or an A. Yeah, I snapped a picture of it on the microscope and emailed it to the pathologist, and within 24 hours, he sent me back an email saying, yes, this is a granuloma. Isn't that crazy?
That's awesome.
Dude.
What was it, where was that at? Doesn't say.
Washington?
Sammamish.
Sammamish.
Sammamish? Really?
Sammamish.
Oh, I know people that live in Sammamish. Interesting.
Funny name.
It is a funny name. It's a
All
lot
right.
like Quetzalcoatl.
Next story of the day.
Yep.
2,954 people dug the story. Hands down the best Facebook vanity URL. So Facebook, a couple weeks ago, launched vanity URLs. So you
Yes.
can now have facebook.com/your your username. This was in response to Twitter in some ways.
Really?
Oh,
Why?
absolutely. Because the thing is that what the problem has been for Facebook is that recently, in the last 6 months, they've been combating Twitter on the press front. Twitter's been getting all the press, all the big hype, right?
Yeah.
And part of the reason for that is because as a celebrity that is acting as a spokesperson for your product and someone that wants to communicate with their fan base, there was no way for them to go out and say, be on like a talk show and be like, hey, you guys gotta add me up on facebook.com/idprofile.php equals 8375542. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there was no easy URL for people to be able to give out.
MySpace even did that.
Right.
MySpace.com/ yeah.
So Facebook decided, hey, it's about time we catch up, and they launched this. There was a huge grab for names on the first day. It actually went live, and they registered some 200,000 names in like 5 minutes. It was nuts.
I saw a number that was like 300,000 in 3 minutes.
5,000 in 7 minutes.
All right, there you go.
45 and 7.
It was
Glennopedia.
insane.
It's going to be Hippopedia now.
Glennopedia, bragger.
The Hippopedia. Dude, yeah, but that's what Wikipedia is. People reading and writing. It's all about science. There's no technical communication.
It is science. So someone is allowed to, you're allowed to put dots in your name.
Oh, that's
So you could be like Kevin.Rose. Actually, I am facebook.com/KevinRose.
I'm facebook.com/Alex Albrecht. Although,
Did you guys get yours?
Yeah.
What's yours?
I got dirt salad.
You got Dirt Salad.
oh,
So you're facebook.com/Dirt Salad?
Yeah, but I effed up.
what? Did
What?
you spell it dirt salad?
No, because I wanted to have the separate, like a personal one.
Oh, dude, you linked your personal one to
know.
Well,
your...
once you have it, once you have it, can't you link it to something else?
No.
Not right now.
No, you can't right now. And now, do you have a fan page too?
Yeah.
See, that's the thing that I don't. This is the thing that
know
I
you had a fan
can't
page.
handle with Facebook. Here's the thing I can't handle with Facebook, which is, and we've been talking about this since the dawn of Facebook and us moving from MySpace to Facebook, which is, I don't even use Facebook for my personal stuff. I just can't even think about updating my fan page. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know what I would put there. That's what I actually love about Twitter, is that I just talk about the stuff. It happens so easily. I mean, that it's like the easiest way. Like, I had a blog. I mean, we talked about this before. I had a blog. I have a blog. Did you see the update, by the way, on my blog?
Squarespace.
Yeah. Did you see the new one?
No, I didn't.
I'll show it to you right now, dude. It's awesome. Look at this. Check it out. Isn't that cool?
What's your blog?
Twitter. It's alexalbrecht.com. All my Twitter stuff down here, right? Click here, tell the reg. What are you doing?
I'm just recording.
Videoing?
Yeah, you said we don't have any content for the Facebook page.
Oh, and so you're putting up content for your Facebook page? Get out of it. I'm just kidding.
We're actually doing a live Diggnation right now, so if you're watching this, you're going to see it later in an
Well,
episode.
forget it. How do I want to do that? What do I
Dude,
do?
you got to give some footage. You got to create footage.
What do I get? How do I do this?
He doesn't know how to
No,
use
it can.
his Facebook page.
No, it can.
yet.
It can.
Oh, your PC can't do it.
Yeah,
now
it
it's
can.
up.
Yeah, it can, sucker. Guess what? I got a little dot on the top of mine. Oh, my blog.
Oh.
Advertising my blog on Facebook.
Are you live streaming?
Kind of. Recorded streaming.
So not live streaming at all. How do I log into my fan?
Oh, no!
Oh, unable to save. What's up, Macintosh?
No!
Anyway,
it can't save.
Anyway, yeah, Facebook to me just is like, oh, dude, stop. Now it's over.
I
Now
want
the
it to
joke's
work.
over. They're gonna be like, what was that? Oh, I didn't even save that. All right, close it off. Here's the thing. I don't need, like, Facebook is great for, like, I wanted to see this guy that I knew in high school, and oh, he's here, and we can kind of communicate in weird,
it's different use
totally
cases.
offware. But and that's why Twitter is so good, is because with somebody like me, who I'm like, I just want to be putting out information about what's going on and what's going on, but I just can't touch all these different points.
Right.
Which is actually what I'm trying to do with, which is what Squarespace wants to do, is kind of fold it all into the one blog, basically, so where you have this homepage that kind of pulls from all the different things.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I still want to be able to set my TwitPics to, instead of going to TwitPic, to go to alexalbrecht.com and make a post. You know what I mean? Which hopefully I'll be able to do at some point. But
yeah, it's difficult.
it is. But we got the Vanity names is a good step forward.
I still post on my I post different content on my Facebook page.
Facebook is for like friends and networking with people that you know. Twitter is about getting information about you out to your friends, but also so that people who are fans of your stuff and want to follow what you're doing can also keep up at the same time. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's not, to me, that's not what Facebook, my personal Facebook profile, there's no way, it's physically impossible with the amount of time that I have to spend in order to manage this like a fan site. It's just not possible. That's not what it's for. That's why they came out with the fan pages.
Right, so what do? You have 2 accounts then?
Of course. That's what...
Do you have one with only your friends?
Yep.
Oh, you do?
And I never touch it.
Are we friends on that?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Know. What did you get? Did you lock down a name for that account or no?
No, because I don't care. I'm not going to tell my friends to...
I maintain a couple different Facebook pages.
Dude, I can't. It's like, it's too much. It's too much.
I do almost all my tea stuff is on my Facebook page.
Yeah, but see that you can do, like, I'm starting a tea Facebook site.
Right.
You know that's what you're doing going in. But like me, I'm not going to give over all of my stuff to...
But you could do like a World of Warcraft page or something like that, right?
Yeah, but that's why I started Project Lore.
Right.
I have a website that is for, projectlore.com is now a big World of Warcraft blog / video site.
Yes. That's cool.
Anyway, next story.
You guys didn't even get to the reason that her freaking profile is funny.
Oh, because she didn't. So she made it default.aspx.
Right.
Which
so
is...
It's like an active Microsoft server page, which they don't even use. So go to facebook.com/default.aspx. So it's like a ASP page.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's really someone's profile. So it's funny. It's a geeky thing. It's like, haha.
As if the default homepage of Facebook
Right.
is her.
Right.
But it's not that funny because she's not going to add friends. Like, what's she just going to all of a sudden add?
It's the whole thing. What?
Yeah.
So you have traffic to your Facebook page. That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, what's that mean?
It's funny though.
That is funny. All right, sponsors. GoDaddy.com. Get reliable, secure web hosting without the long-term contract. GoDaddy's hosting plans are bigger and better than ever with 99% uptime, free 24/7 support, and no annual commitment. Plus, enter the code DIG1 when you check out and save an additional $10 off. It's actually 10% off your entire order. So much see for details. Get your piece of the internet at GoDaddy.com. Also, be sure to check out revision3.com/GoDaddy for all of the Diggnation codes and savings.
Netflix, thanks to Netflix for sponsoring this episode of Diggnation. With Netflix, you can rent over 90,000 titles online, including lots of Blu-ray titles with free shipping both ways to your home. They now have over 40 shipping centers, so almost all deliveries happen in just one business day. The Netflix plan started at just $4.99, as much as an average latte nowadays. And new members can get a 2-risk, no-week tree file.
No. Everybody gets a no-risk tree file.
You get a tree file.
You can put it wherever you want.
For sawing down and trimming any of your excess branchage. Check it out at netflix.com/Diggnation and remember the www when you use this code.
Treefile.com. Also, Gamefly. Gamefly is the largest online video game rental service and offers you a choice of over 6,000 new and classic titles across all consoles and handhelds, with plans starting at just $15.95 a month. Gamefly members can rent 1 to 4 games at a time, keep them for as long as they like. There are no late fees, no due dates, and shipping is always free. Once you're done playing the game, send it back, and Gamefly will send you the next available game on your list. If you really like the game you're playing, simply click Keep It on the Gamefly website, and the game is yours at a discounted price. Gamefly will even mail you the case and manuals free of charge. Now, as a Diggnation fan, you get a 2-week free trial when you go to www.gamefly.com/Diggnation. So much for details. Gamefly! If you haven't heard, JV's World is quite controversial launch. Maybe you already knew or were part of it. Check out the show for yourself. JV is a one-of-a-kind personality with opinions about everything and he's going to express them. He's been a hugely successful radio personality for years. Now he launched a bi-weekly rant video on Revision 3. See what he has to say every other Monday at revision3.com/JV's World. All right, last story of the day. Creepiest toy ever. 2,928 people dug this story, submitted by Atomic Poet. Shouldn't cause any nightmare issues. Nope. Not at all.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is a baby walker. It's a baby walker. It is, I believe, a Cyclops' brain seat.
Wow, where do you score those?
Dude, you score those in Hightown. I don't know. I mean, I have a feeling it's like somebody is like an artist who made this weird thing for his baby. But, oh my God. First off, look how happy the baby looks. She's like, I like driving in my creepy car, holding on the eyelid of an eyeball.
That's awesome.
Like, literally, look how happy she looks.
She
She's just like, I'm pulling on an eyeball. My Cyclops friend. Awesome. All right, good times. Had by all.
Those are short stories.
All right.
Dude, short stories.
Email of today. Hey, Alex, David, Glenn, and Kevin. During March break this year, my school went to a historical trip to see the Canadian battlefields in Europe.
There's a Canadian battlefield in Europe?
While in Paris, I whipped out the miniature paper cube forms of yourselves and snapped a few pics. You can see these dolls hanging out on and in front of the Eiffel Tower, seeing the sights on the tour bus, and relaxing in the fountain.
Nice.
If you enjoy these pics as much as I did taking them, cheers, Reed. So there's the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, dude, that's
behind there.
awesome. We
Tour
gotta go to
bus.
France.
It's awesome.
France is there's so many places we gotta go. Why aren't we leaving the places?
I don't know. We
We're
should-
going to China.
I'm down. You know what? I'm thinking about doing Japan again. We should do.
I could maybe do Japan.
How about
again.
Taiwan?
Taiwan.
Good. It's good to be there, dude.
I don't want to need to go to Taiwan. Maybe we can go to like.
Thailand. Thailand would be awesome.
Somebody put a little weed thing on my guy?
Little weed thing. Where?
You have a guy?
Which
You
guy?
mean you? What?
What are you talking about?
I think there's someone sent
Where?
this video
Turn it around.
of
Turn around.
I didn't see this one.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Hit play.
Diggnation flies.
well, you just put them on there and it flies.
No way.
But,
Do we stay on?
I think my guy who put a little weed guy on
He's-
my guy.
Oh my God! If we stay on, this will be the best thing
Yes,
ever.
we stay
Yes.
Where did you
Dude, look
find
at
this?
us. Where did you find that? Why didn't we read that email?
It wasn't an email, just it was an ad for on
On Twitter?
On Twitter?
Twitter.
Oh,
Oh, look at
that
its
is
doll.
awesome.
Look how cool that is. I want one of those planes. Where did I
See,
get one of those planes at?
Well, I'm thinking it's probably like plastic. Like it's probably really, really light. Indoor
Dude,
plane.
look at its doll up there, straight up. That's dope.
It's all like,
Whoa! I didn't watch it. That
gee,
far.
I wonder why they put a little high thing on the side here. Whoa! Wow! Whoa! Well, if you would like to have your email read on the show, please feel free to send it to dignationfans@gmail.com.
That is it for this episode. I'm Kevin Rose.
And I'm Alex Albrecht. We will see you next week.
After China.
No, we have two more.
Yeah, sorry. After that.